Hey, everybody! Oh my God, look at us. Welcome to Go Lab's Facebook and YouTube page. We are here with another edition of the Nebulous Project with special guest Graham Leslie, everybody. Yeah! Oh my God, the legend that is Graham Leslie. And then, everybody else down there, that's Julia.
Mm-hmm.
I got this first try. There it is, Moody.
That's Natalie over there.
Yeah, it's me, and that's Ryan.
And all the way over there is Pete.
Hi, everybody. I've learned since I've moved into this new house, I now associate which way I got to point based on the crap that my wife has hung up. So now I always know which way to point. Still screw it up all the time, though. Still screw it up all the time. So we've got a couple of short form games and a mid form game for you. We're going to start off. Hi, Kurt. Hi, buddy. We are going to start off as we have been with Speech of Ice and Fire. We're gonna tame this beast at some point. How it works is on this blank note card, I am going to write down a word or phrase that I can totally spell, which I've done wrong in the past. The cast is not going to see it. I am going to show it to you, the viewing audience, and then one at a time in the style of the preamble of a TED Talk, without knowing what topic they are trying to speak about, we'll try to eventually land on the word or phrase that I have come up with. If they're getting close, you're going to see this bad boy. If they're very, very far from what we should be talking about, you're going to get this one. If it's sort of in the middle, you're going to get this guy. And if I honestly can't answer the question because I don't know, you're going to get this guy. Also, just as a heads up, if we're getting a lot of this for an extended period of time, I might jump on and offer a bit of a preamble with hints. The reason being, we don't want the entire show to be this one game. We would just like it to be in that happy somewhere around 10 minutes range. But we'll see. So that's how it's going to work. We're going to reformat the screen. The cast is going to cover their eyes. Everybody's covering their eyes. As you can see, everyone's got their eyes closed. I'm writing a phrase down in my horrible handwriting.
You didn't already write it down, Pete?
I did write it down, but then I chickened. I don't want to use that one, so I got a new note card and I've written down something. So that's the word right there. Boom. Exciting. So we'll have you guys uncover your eyes. I have removed it from the screen. Graham, as the guest, would you like to go first, or would you like to have somebody?
Sure, why not? We'll just kick it right off.
Graham Leslie, American treasure. So this is Speech of Ice and Fire. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, on this pre-St. Patrick's Day Eve, I come to you teaching you about lots of different things. St. Patrick's Day shouldn't just be about Guinness. It should be about plenty of other beers that are out there, like Michigan Classic Oberon Day, which is coming up this week. But another thing that people enjoy about St. Patrick's Day is the music, the Irish music, which has fiddles and accordions and singing of all types. And that is just another part of what makes everything
great about St. Patrick's Day. But now I'm going to walk a little bit away from St. Patrick's Day and talk about some other holidays, like Arbor Day. Trees are so important to this world, and we should be planting more of them. Make a tree a friend, and you'll have a friend for a lifetime. That's what I say. I just came up with that, but that's what I say from here on out. But also, what are also friends to trees is that age-old expression, it takes two birds and to not have birds.
That's really insane. I know that we don't have enough time to mathematically prove that right now, because we have something really important that, you know, some people see with friends, some people see with planting trees or something outdoor. So this is, you know, now that spring has been rising and flowers and grass seeds are, you know, sprouting, you can see this outside your window if you live in a house, you know, that has a lawn, or maybe you have your own garden. And we're really trying to think about whether, you know, the family people or non-family people who like to play with a green thumb outdoors.
Because outdoors is where you need to be during the summertime with trees. Because trees is really what it's all about. It's being outdoors, or maybe not, or maybe it's being or outdoors. It depends, you know, what the temperature is outside. Because getting back to summer, it's the time to, I don't know, recharge your batteries, to do something that you normally wouldn't do, like, I don't know, go to restaurants and stay at home and maybe eat dinner in a house, or maybe one foot inside the house and one
yeah. These are all examples of activities that you can do when you're outside. And we are today talking about an activity that you do outside. Of course, you have the pamphlet. We all do. It's an activity, is it? Well, we'll see. Okay, it's also an object that you might see. It's some outside. It's an animal of sorts. It's an object. If you look outside, there's so many different objects you can just look at with your 2 eyes. Some people have 2 eyes. Some people have fewer. Some people have more.
And one of my favorite outside objects this time of year is an Easter basket. That's what you would find outside. But, you know, when you're outside looking for your Easter baskets, you're running around. That's an outdoor activity. You might trample through some flowers. A good spring flower is a tulip. But other outside things that we could possibly be doing this time of year, you know, I'm a jogger. Not a lot of people are a jogger or a runner or an exerciser of any type.
But we can all enjoy this outside. You know, soon we'll be able to say spring has sprung. And part of that is looking at mailboxes. They're outside. But something more along with nature. Little piles of leaves that someone didn't rake up. You know, composting is so important. But
you know, also composting does, I hear, have some smells and questionable looks from neighbors who don't aren't cool with that. But you know, like piles of leaves, grass clippings, you know, you just have like allergies to all of these things, or hopefully you don't. But like, yeah, like things that you would maybe trim. You know, it like grows wild in nature, and so you got to cut down those weeds or outdoor pests outside.
And the connection between a leaf and a tree is so important, because one comes from the other. It wouldn't be leaves if it wasn't for, you know, a tree. So talking about this one word that we're talking about, or 2 words that we're talking about, could it? 2 words that we're talking about here that are most important when you're talking about.
When we're talking about outdoors, we're talking about what could be enjoyed by a group. You get your friends together, and it's we all love this. It's a way to gather. Socially, you could even do it socially distant, or use it socially distant? Yeah, you guys, you know what I'm talking about.
I mean, when I was a kid, I used to enjoy playing a little game of capture the flag, but that was back when I was a kid, and that was a group activity for kids. But for adults, day drinking is something that you could do socially distanced, and it's something that you could enjoy outdoors at a safe distance with a group of people, and maybe just play a good old-fashioned game of catch with a baseball or a football or something else that could be done.
Yes, and it reminds me of kind of like a sport, which was getting to the best syrup from trees that have leaves. But I digress. What I really want to focus on is, socially distanced interaction when we'd all get together and clean up someone's lawn. We'd rake leaves. We'd shake trees and make sure all the chestnuts and acorns would fall off, and then we'd put them to the side because they were not important.
But sometimes you can use leaves and branches to help fuel things like an outdoor bonfire where you just gather around and make s'mores. Or maybe you like have a barbecue and you can use like the sticks from the trees. But we like plants, so I guess we're vegans as well, supposedly in this family. Business. It's a family business, in case you didn't know. So yeah, we can have a garden party.
A garden party in the backyard where you would have a group of people, like Pete said, or like I said, or we all said that. It's a distance of being together and doing something together, and it's two words that are so important. Maybe. Say like a seance, maybe, or talking, maybe telling stories about what it was like
when we were young, because we're so old now. And when we talk about telling stories, we do that around a bonfire. We do that while there's a fire there. And we're grilling, and we're not. We're doing a bonfire. That's not grilling. So we're sitting around the fire, right? And we have our skewers for s'mores, and we are having a back.
Julia's right. It doesn't just have to be in the backyard. It could be in the woods. It could be another word or words that mean the same thing as something that maybe somebody earlier has already said.
Oh.
Like a campfire, getting along a campfire.
Ah.
Yeah! We did it with a lot of help from Pete.
Yeah, I think
And our special guest, Graham.
I might have
Graham, way to
overplayed
go.
that last hint. I might have overplayed it, but you guys had said bonfires so many times. I was like, oh shit! It's a campfire if it's camping. It's a bonfire if it's at home. Damn it!
It was
there. We were there. We got leaves and fire.
all about
and
location.
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, that was pretty good. We got it in like 12 minutes.
Cool.
With my absurdly heavy-handed hint in there. Let's. Chris Fortin showing some love. Hell yeah, Graham.
Oh, Chris Fortin.
Yeah.
And Kurt loving that we got it. So moving forward, who did I say is doing what? We're gonna have Ryan, Graham, and Julia stick around for this next game. So we're gonna say goodbye to Natalie and Moody. You guys are gonna be playing one of my personal favorite games, not just in the virtual world. We're gonna be playing Cluster Fun. So you guys are going to start off with a 3-person scene based off of one of the suggestions that I'm going to pull. Wow, right now, goddamn right, Chris Fortin. Right now, Chris Fortin is kind of cornering the market. Oh, no, I see Alex. Alex has got some suggestions in there for suggestions. But you guys are going to begin a scene based off of one of the suggestions. At some point, I will remove one of you. And you will initiate a 2-person scene. When I add the 3rd person back, you will revert back to the 3-person scene. So every time somebody gets removed, we're going to see a different 2-person scene. So everybody is responsible for a 3-person scene and 2 2-person scenes. I got to get better at this description, but you guys know how to play this, so I'm not sweating it. So let's start off with Chris's suggestion of poltergeists. Poltergeists is the suggestion to inspire your 3-person scene. The 2-person scenes can be inspired by whatever you choose. So poltergeist is your suggestion. This is cluster fun.
So yeah, my daughter, I mean, this is her room. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, she's just like speaking nonsense. I need help.
Interesting. I notice a draft coming in through the window. Does she have any allergies?
Allergies, to grass.
Oh.
What?
It's bad.
They find that in a lot of people that have been haunted.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Full of grass.
A couple other kids in her 3rd grade class have allergies to grass too. They're not speaking nonsense right now.
Charles, it's spreading.
Oh, no. Can you help? What do we do? She told me the other day that that goldfish have been playing tennis in her mouth. What?
Oh my God. Aww. I lost the tickets.
Oh, Terry. Oh, come on. You had one job.
I know. This was supposed to be a big deal for me. Sir, I am so sorry. I know you don't give this opportunity to be for me to be an assistant very often, and this was a big privilege, and I biffed it. And
yep, you biffed it big time.
whoo! Wow, Molly told me back in Nebraska that I would be a failure, and I am.
Oh, yeah, well, at least you're admitting it now.
Okay, I think I put them on top of the grandfather clock in the foyer, but I don't. It's very tall. You're tall. Can you look up there for me?
Oh, no problem. Mr. Huxtable will step in and fix the problems yet again.
Thank you.
It's called goldfish-itis.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a real thing?
Mm-hmm. We need you to get a pound of fish scales from the market.
Okay.
And then a full Costco size box of Benadryl. Then
Okay.
you get a mortar and your pestle, and you ground it down together to a fine powder. Okay. Then you apply it with toothpaste to her underarms.
Okay. You're sure?
Yeah, I'm completely sure.
If that's the case, then hand it over.
No problem. I think you're going to be really impressed.
Okay. All right. And this one you're saying is gonna take home film of the year in the 2021 Oscars.
Yes. They call it Best Picture, but I'm just being a stickler here.
Oh, so what are you?
Now, if that doesn't work, then what you do is you get vinegar, a discarded journal from the 80s.
Can I try the first thing first?
I need to go. There's other people that need my help. Please, just write this down. Okay.
You know who needs to go? My daughter. She's freaking me out.
You help me.
She will have to be put into quarantine, and I only fear that it's happened to the other children now too.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, keep your chin up, okay? We've seen 100 of these cases, and at least 5 of them work out. And
what happens to the 95?
I was gonna get to it with the journal because that's the second phase, and it's a 2-week process, and there's still people going through it. So I got hope.
How many people? So,
I don't think this will do. Not one bit.
Oh,
No.
come on.
No.
You worked
I don't
really
think
hard on this.
your soup is not going to win the competition. It's cold.
Yeah, well, That's because you waited so long. You had to get all of your tools together to be able to judge it. I'll put it in the microwave for you.
I have a very complicated soup analyzer. It's a 7-stage process. It's made of 23 parts, and it takes a while to put it together. So if it got cold, that's on you, not on me.
Okay, I trust you. I really want to win this competition.
Okay.
I'll start over.
Okay. Have you heard of creme fraiche?
Hanky?
There.
So now she just is a fish.
Oh, you got the tickets.
Yeah, and I was looking at them, and center row, center stage.
Yes, I pulled some strings. I called in some favors. My uncle is friends with the fire marshal for the facility, and he said he's going to shut the whole place down unless we got the best tickets for you.
Well, now don't I look like a horse's ass?
Oh no, it's no
Here I was
bother.
yelling at you earlier, and you pulled through.
I did misplace them, but gosh, this is such an amazing opportunity. Thank you so much.
So now the whole town is just filled with fishes. I see. You guys, who hired you? Do you just come in here and think you can fix everything?
Look, we're just human, and if it's any consolation, the city is more beautiful now with all the fish going around.
Best Picture 2021. How'd you know? How did you know?
Well, I was backstage, and I slipped an envelope to Warren Beatty, and he went out there and read the one that I gave him. So that's all you got to do these days is you just have to rig the envelopes.
Now we're filthy rich.
Okay, too many fish. Now we're beholden to the fish people.
No, you know what? You guys have done enough. I would like you to now turn me into one of those fish because I don't know if you know this, but fish have one of the shortest memories in the entire universe. And if there's one thing I want, it's to forget this entire experience.
Ah, someone is coming along nicely. I have hope for you yet.
Do you think so? Compared to previous winners in the soup competition, how do I rank?
Well, just on your minestrone alone, I would say you're delightful first place. If I had my way, of course there's. Well, you got some gills. You're getting there.
I would say it worked.
Yeah. You did go with a new boot instead of an old boot for the process, so that might have affected it, you know.
Well, it's all the boots I had.
All the boots.
It's all the boots I have.
Yeah, all the boots. Nice job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, okay, so moving on. What are we doing next? Oh, we're doing Philip Seymour Hoffman. We're going to do that with Moody and Natalie, so we'll say goodbye to our cluster fun crew. So you guys are going to be doing a 2-person scene based off of one of the many suggestions that we're getting from our audience. You're each going to play 2 distinct and hopefully different types of characters. And anytime I swap screens just like that, you're going to take over the other person's character and continue the scene right where you left off. And as we know, these are 2 of the finest thespians the world has to offer. So you won't even be able to tell who's playing what character. They will so seamlessly absorb the other actor's character. But we all know this. We all know this. So let's see. What do I want to give you guys? It's fun. Let's go with I don't know why a sneaky snake. Not just a normal snake, a sneaky one. Sneaky snake is your suggestion. This is Philip Seymour Hoffman, and go.
Danielle, how many times do I have to tell you to keep that snake away from me?
I know that you said such a thing, but because I just wanted to know what it would do in the bathtub, I have to bring it inside.
It's supposed to live outdoors. That's what snakes, that's where they were born. You don't bring it inside. It's going to bite me again.
Well, technically humans were also born outside until we made a shelter. So who's to say we can't bring the outside inside?
You always raise a good argument, but now and then you just have to look up to your grandpa and do what he says because that's right.
Oh! That's right. You gotta listen to me there, little Melissa. Because I'm not going to stand for one more snake bite if it snakes me up my boot.
Hey, Grandpa, you gotta address him by his real name. It's Arthur.
I would normally wouldn't call a sneaky snake by its name, but God, I have such fond memories of Arthur. I can't believe you remembered your great-great-grandpa's name.
That's right. And you can never kill something that has a name.
Oh,
Grandpa.
Why would you do this to me? You always make such good arguments and crazy dilemmas for my whole heart.
Yeah. You just make my life miserable sometimes.
Ooh, Grandpa, I just feel like you could maybe open up the mind a little bit.
My mind was open from the ages of 24 to 41. Not anymore. Oh, shut.
I know. Because last year when I tried to bring home a pet bee, you said no. Yeah, you said, oh, that's your response to everything. And you made that other response too when I tried to bring home a bear.
Yeah, I love that response, Grandpa. It's so, what's the word? So original.
So original? You think it's funny when I have a cat in my mouth? No, it's not original.
Oh my gosh, you had so many likes on Instagram because of it, and you couldn't get it out of your mouth for almost a week.
That's because I was huffing and puffing, and you just thought it was the cutest thing.
The best. It was the best thing. I told everybody at school, and now everybody wants to meet you. No, I can't allow any more people in my life.
Oh, but Grandpa, I just, you can't let me down. I told everyone how cool, and you make great sounds and everything.
That friend door is closed. Shut. No more.
I want to meet someone who actually does that. Like, no,
It's closed.
Awesome job, you guys. All right, up next is, I believe, a fan favorite. We're going to be playing some Moody Blues.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna. Who have we all been except for Graham? Graham, I'm going to make you ahead for this game. Have we all been ahead at this point?
I think so.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So then let's go, Julia, Chris, and Graham. You guys are going to be the head. So you're going to be seeing a 3-person scene with all 6 of us. Boom. Look at that. Kurt, excited for the game. With all 6 of us, except the top row is going to be the head of the character, and the bottom row is going to be the torso of the character. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Well, wait, no. How about I just sit up because I can't see if I do it that way.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Ryan, I don't know what you're doing, dude. Here, let's try. There we go. So this is how the game's going to work. And we're going to go with, let's see. I don't know why I'm interested in this suggestion, but we're going to go with Alex's suggestion of a dirty sock puppet. Because why not? Dirty sock puppet is the suggestion. Here we go. Moody Blues.
I can give you the dirtiest sock you want.
Please, please. I'll take it.
My socks are so dirty, but it has such a backstory. It's amazing.
Well,
luckily this bat mitzvah doesn't start for another 15, so why don't you lay it on us?
Okay, hold on. Let me bend over and take my sock off. All right. So this little guy, his name is Freddy.
wow. Can I see it? Hand it to me. Cool. Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh. Wait, how much time until services start?
No, we got another hot 10. We're good.
Perfect.
Guys, I got something to admit though. I'm wearing flip-flops to this gig. I don't have a sock.
Liar. I'm not going to believe you until you show me. Wow.
Ooh, look at it.
Really
Look at
flexible, Felix.
Yeah.
Freshly pettied up too. I bet you're jealous.
Yeah.
So jealous.
Felix, can I get some tips on a tree pose?
Yeah, sure. You see, I'm an expert. I've been going to bi-weekly hot yoga down at the YMCA, and look at that. That's
Whoa.
a tree.
Okay.
Wow.
This is what we
let
call...
me try. Hold on, let me try it.
I don't want to be left behind, guys. I'm going to give it a try too. I don't want to be left out.
Good job. Good job.
Whoa,
Yeah. I've been working hard. So hard.
okay, everybody, time check. How much time do we have till services?
A hot 7. We got 7 full minutes, so we're still good. We could hang like this all day.
Oh, man,
Okay,
this is a nice stretch. Oh, wait, guys, I'm still going. Oh.
I got a free couple of coupes in my car I can give you, so you can roll by a class one day, and check it out.
Please. Please. Sam.
The yoga's done wonders for my puppeteering, I'll tell you that right off the bat.
Do you guys
Couple more minutes, guys.
do you guys smell? You guys smell this? Oh.
Me?
Oh.
Me?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
You?
Here, put it in my hand. Put it in my hand. In my hand. In my hand.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, man.
Here, take it. Yeah,
Let me
take
smell.
the
Let me smell. Let me smell.
Right? What do you think? Ew, did you eat it?
Was I not supposed to?
That was my barf. I barfed because of the smell of your dirty That was the best I've ever done.
right. All right.
Right. Ryan, you all right? You got a bit of a workout there.
No, I was good. I was just trying to figure out how to get my leg on camera. 'Cause, yeah, between putting the camera down and then also pulling up, it was interesting.
That was great.
I'm not gonna lie. I totally had my leg on the desk because I don't have the balance. You would have just seen like the computer do this because I would have.
Guys, I knocked it out of the park. I don't know what you were looking at, but I totally nailed it.
It was very impressive. Yes.
True.
Moody, I love the extension of the hands when you just like perfectly timed it. I'm like,
My hands look so small with Ryan's arms.
When I was like doing this, and then it was like my forearm connecting to your wrists.
That was fantastic. I also really like that game because inevitably the bottom row is the most giggliest. So like the heads of the characters are all trying to improvise, and then the three of us on the bottom are just giggling like idiots. That was super fun. All right, moving forward. We are going to. Oh, I lost the suggestion I wanted to use for this. Oh, here we go. We are going to go into an infinite slacker. What you're going to see is a series of two-person scenes. Every time I remove someone and add somebody else, the person who stays on screen will remain the same character. The person who's added to the screen will initiate a new character and take that character wherever they need to go. You're going to see a whole series of characters. This is going to be kind of the run out of the show. So to get us started, we'll start with Moody and Julia because they're on the top. So we'll say goodbye to everybody else. And we are going to start this off at a construction site at night, which is not only a fun location, but it also rhymes. So that's fun. Yeah. So construction site at night is your suggestion. This is the infinite slacker, and go.
So cool here.
Yeah, I know. I'm so lucky to have this job.
Oh my God. Where do I apply?
Actually, the guy, do you see the guy with the vest on, and he's got a clipboard in his hand?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all you have to do is go up to him, tell him what your experience is. You could start right away if you want to. You might have to put your shopping bags down. Big night, it seems, for you.
Yeah, well, there was a sale at Oscars tonight, so I had to pick up all the half price hot dogs.
No way. Half price hot dogs?
Half price.
Oh, man.
Basically, buy one, get one free.
That's the one thing. How many did you get?
I got 37 hot dogs. Packs.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I was due to have the 38th free because I did pay for the 37th one, but I decided to donate it back. Just right.
That's so good of you.
Yeah,
you'd be great at this job. You'd be. So
I know.
good.
That's why I deserve it. It's like I look out for other people.
Oh, totally. Man.
I mean, we could be doing anything right now. We could be watching a film in a cinema, or we could, like, I don't know, play kick the can or sit by a campfire. I chose to come here.
Yeah, exactly. And I chose to pick up a drill and just start going at it.
You have so many skills.
Thank you.
Welcome to Oscars. It's great to see you.
Yeah. It's early in the morning, I know, but I love all the hot dogs you have. I heard there's a sale.
Whoa. We had some other guy in here yesterday nearly cleared us out, but luckily he left this one pack, this one remaining pack.
One pack. Look, buddy, I'm going to lay it to you straight. You seem like a good guy.
I am. My mom calls me a great success.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, the thing about it is, I need those hot dogs. But what I also need is someone to come help me work over at the construction site. See, I don't know if you noticed this about me, but I sawed off my entire hand last night. Well, tonight. Well, a couple hours ago.
Well, I noticed the fresh bandages and everything, but I didn't want to say anything. Like, I didn't want to seem rude.
That would make you a good construction worker.
I'm a real
Keep it
go-getter.
there.
I mean, I could pick up a second job like it's nobody's business.
What's your hours here, by the way?
I work 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, but I could come and work on my lunch break every day and show up at night if needed.
Well. You got the job. You start tomorrow.
Great. I see that mud on your boots and the calluses on your hand, and you look like a real go-getter.
Yeah. Now, how's about them hot dogs?
Philip, we're friends, right?
I would like to think so, yes.
Philip. Your hot dog sales have dropped off the charts. I feel like you're split too many ways. This reminds me of when I was in charge of both the hats and accessories at the haberdashery in London.
Oh, I love these stories.
Yes, I know. You're practically the only one who's privy to this. But I had to make a choice. I did. And this is a time in your life where you need to make a choice. Is it selling hot dogs or working on a construction site?
Wow.
And only you can answer that for yourself.
Just think, I have to make a Mr. Clementine's choice. I knew this day would come. But
I don't know who that is.
But surely I will stay here at the store.
Oh, that's mighty big of you, Philip. I appreciate that. Now, we just got a gross of hot dogs and buns in. Help them unload the truck, will you?
Yes, as punishment. That's a little English humor for you. I'll go and help.
I appreciate it.
Excuse me.
Yes.
You seem to have appeared to have something changed strangely in your store. I've been coming here ever since 1922, and there's something different about your buns.
Well, we have a different supplier. I mean, they insist it's the same recipe, though.
I understand that this is maybe out of normal circumstances, but I remember distinctly that your buns would have such porous taste that now the sauce and hot dogs just don't seem to fit as right.
You know what? You've been such a loyal customer. Let me in on a little secret here. When I worked at the Bombay Motorcycle Company for 3 years, I had to make a choice between crafting the exhaust or crafting the handlebars. And I chose the exhaust every single time because that was important to make the bike go. Now, that doesn't really have anything to do with these hot dog buns, but I just love telling stories. And since you've been a loyal customer, I will give you a special package of the old buns. Here you go.
Oh my good Lord! This is the biggest inheritance I've ever received in my penniless life. You would bestow all these 2 buns to me?
It's just don't try not to, run around town telling everyone because there'll be a litany of people out the door.
It's okay, officer. I found her. Auntie Faith, where have you been all afternoon?
Why, I've just been, down by the creek. I just trying to be, spend some quality time with the last 2 favorite buns in my life.
Oh, yeah, we were sick. We were searching for you all afternoon. You completely missed our Parcheesi tournament that we had.
I missed your Parcheesi tournament?
Yes, you never missed a Parcheesi tournament.
I know. Oh my goodness. I just couldn't get over the fact of losing these buns, but what have these buns done to me? missing my favorite niece's events.
We're just really glad. All of us are just really glad that you're still alive. We had the worst like outcome imagined for you because you don't go. You're set to a schedule, Auntie Faith. You're set to a schedule, like, and you were off schedule today.
I know, and because like you guys were always knowing my schedule. Man, could you think of all the different ways I could have gone? Good thing you got here and found me in time.
Yeah, it's a happy ending, just the way we like it.
And da-da.
Our
Come
cheating.
on, sevens. Just kidding.
So what made you change your mind? Why did you come?
Oh, I wouldn't miss it. Well, I would. I was going to miss it, but what changed my mind? The weather was nice out, so I decided, why don't I go for a walk? Then I decided, why don't I walk by the park? Then I thought, that's where the tournament's happening. So I thought, I'll stop by.
That's such a great story, and I'm so glad you came. I didn't think you were coming. I honestly, see everybody, she's here. We didn't think you were going to come.
Take a picture, it'll last longer. I'm only kidding. I almost didn't come, but it's not because I didn't love you. It's because I was thinking about other things.
Ooh, well, that's par for the course, as they say. Did you ever hear that before? Par for the course?
Sorry, I was just thinking about the show WandaVision. You ever seen it?
No. What? Tell me about it.
Well, it's a show. That's
Okay.
happening right now. Right now, streaming anywhere.
Well, let me continue this game.
Okay, come on.
Personally, I feel threatened with the level of your pop culture knowledge.
Oh, it's nothing to feel threatened about. It's not like the knowledge is dangerous.
Well, it's just that, before you moved to this school, like, I was kind of the guy that everybody would come to. They called me Mr. IMDb because I could rattle off any, actor or actress. And now I'm, they don't ever come to me anymore.
Well. It seems to me then you're threatened by a loss of social status, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, because nobody has any use for me anymore. I mean, I'm literally rolling down the hallway saying Paul Bettany, and Elizabeth Olsen was the Olsen twins' sister, and nobody cares anymore. They already know.
Ah, so good. Nobody cares anymore. Look, I don't know if you've seen the movie Mean Girls, but at the end, they all sort of just join forces. Sort of. And I could use some help, I suppose. So, well, what do you say I don't know, become queens of this school?
I'll take your offer, and I'm going to ponder on it a fortnight, and maybe ask some of my internet friends. I got a lot of friends on the internet, and maybe we can get to some kind of agreement, a compromise, a truce.
A truce. Ah, yes. Wonderful. This sounds great to me. Unfortunately, I need to run because, well, I happen to be in the culture club after school. Hey, why don't I see you in there? Why don't you ever come?
Because my application's been rejected almost every year.
Philip, it's with a heavy heart I must leave you. But you will inherit the whole ye old hot dog shop to run for your very own. You see, my cousin, second cousin, Barnard, has the last furrier business in Saskatchewan, and he needs help, and I never forsake family.
Man, I mean, I'm really happy with this opportunity, but you're going on another adventure.
Yes.
You're going to Saskatchewan. You get to travel all over the world, and
yeah.
I'm just stuck here with these walls. I mean, don't worry, I'm happy. Don't worry. I thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
Sure, Saskatchewan is like the Paris of Canada, it's been called at times. But I will miss you, Philip. You've taught me so much about life. even my many adventures couldn't prepare me for the stories you had and the lessons I've learned from you.
And like if you get up there and just decide you might need a number two, a good number two, and I'll be here waiting for a
That's
call,
lovely.
text, email.
Oh, that's
telegram.
lovely. It's quite remote, but I will send a telegram if we need more help. It is a dying business, but we must see it to its very end. Family and whatnot. Yes.
I wish I was your family member.
I want you to take this brass flute. Okay, it means a lot to me, and I want you to have it. I've played it for 3 princes, 10 dukes, and also a queen. I won't say which one because that's between her and I.
I wouldn't ever try to pry into a royal secret. Man.
Yes. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you if I wanted to. I have people following me. Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to grab for the same fork as you. This buffet line is just really confusing here in Canada.
As I believe we have met before. I gave you some old buns for hot dogs. You're, at least not if not you're the spitting image of the lady. I must say.
Oh. I'm just so flattered that you've noticed that, I've been drinking lots of water lately. So I can't believe that anyone recognized me around here.
You look very hydrated. It's doing wonders. I might suggest a little drop of minerals with that, but that's who am I to say to you? I mean, obviously it's working out for you.
Oh, absolutely. It's been fabulous. I mean, I wouldn't have expected to find someone familiar along these lines of all the Canadian meats buffet.
I do look a little different. I am covered from head to toe in muskrat, and that's a little different from what I usually wear. I'm trying to show pride in the family business. You see, I'm a furrier now. It's all you think it is, and more.
Well, if I recall, back in the 80s, you've changed quite a bit, have you, from senior manager to retirement now?
Yes, you probably recognize me from the 80s when I was in the punk band It's Not Your Business. I was second bassist, but I like to think that I brought the spunk to that band, if I will.
That's interesting to me, because I would have taken you as a guy for keys. I mean, handing out all the buns and dogs and everything. You just had something slick about that.
Yes. Well, I came to a pass in the band where a second bassist was needed. We didn't have any key-heavy songs, so I had to give up my love for piano and harpsichord for the bass. Yes. But you're obviously hydrated, and you're up here in Canada, so you must have quite the journey yourself. Do I have a hint of northern glacial ice on your boots?
Oh, so you've noticed all the walking I've been doing. Yeah, I figured I just, lost schedule of what I was supposed to do, and so I just kept on walking north. And then I decided, hey, I'm kind of hungry for some warm grub. And I saw this sign on the side of the road, Alaskan Highway and all, and I figured I might as well wander in. And now, 50 days since the last time I probably grabbed those buns, they did me pretty well keeping north.
You don't mind if I join you for another 50-mile walk, do you?
Oh, I know that. I know, that sounds really, really good and all. But are you sure you could go another 50 miles more?
I think so. I quit my job. I sold my RV, and I disassociated myself with my entire family. You are the only person that I know that wants to be around me at this point.
Wow, that's
downhill I've walked uphill before, but I much prefer walking downhill.
That's the best idea I've ever heard. I've always tried going up thinking there'd be something to see on the other side, but turns out it's just the world. There's nothing more but the world. So might as well go down. I'll go down anywhere in the world now with you.
Okay, well, I'll take you up on that offer because you know what? 50 miles from here is the Paris of Canada. That's right. We're 50 miles from the border of Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
Thank you, Moody.
Shout out to Saskatchewan.
I'd go.
Hell yeah. It's
The
Paris.
jewel of the north.
Yeah, the jewel of the north. So that's our show, everybody. I want to give another special thank you to our guest, Graham Leslie. Give Graham a round of applause. Hell yeah. Right there, that's Natalie.
And that's Chris Moody.
And down there, that's Ryan. Hi, Ryan.
And that's Graham.
And next to me is Julia.
Oh, and that's Pete.
That's me. We thank you all so much for watching. We will be back next Tuesday with more experimental improv goodness. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see you soon. Bye.